Yeah, it's Baby On. Welcome to today's live stream of Phasmo. We're back at it. It's been a really stressful week already, and it's Monday, okay? I've had some back-to-back really late nights, and I thought, what a better way than to give myself some real self-care than to check myself in for the evening to Sunny Meadows Restricted. Restricted, right? Because I'm not trying to be cruel to myself here. This is self-care day, okay? Self-care day is a day when we play Sunny Meadows with 2 evidence. See, self-care, not just 1 evidence, 2 evidence. But we're still going to try to get the ghost photo during a hunt. And there's no hiding spots. Granted, who knows? I don't even know if there's hiding spots on this map for real, is there? I don't know if I've ever found a legitimate hiding spot on this map, or ever played it enough to find out if there was some. Last time I regularly played this map outside of the weekly challenge was when I was doing the Apocalypse challenge. We're almost there. Time draws near. We're going to have to start working on the gold. It's coming up so soon. We got to reach level 82. We are currently at 76. So, in the spirit of getting more prepared and practicing for the inevitable craziness that is going to be, we're doing a few different challenges that should prepare us more and more and more, especially taking the ghost photo during a hunt, because that always seems to get me. Hey, Nipinus, welcome! Are you excited? We're gonna be playing some Sunny Meadows Restricted and taking pictures of the ghost, but we're still normal speed. I'm not ready to work up to being slow and like not being able to run yet. It's actually more than I can possibly like handle right now. So this is self-care day. See, we're checking into Sunny Meadows. Self-care. Checks out. You tried Nightmare for the first time yesterday and got a mimic. Did you found the mimic with the extra evidence? Because that's so satisfying when it happens. Let me turn off my ringer here. I forgot to shut it down. Of course. Nobody ever calls. But today, yes. Beautiful. I'm so glad to hear that. It's so satisfying when you get that extra piece of evidence and you're like, wait, I'm not supposed to have any more. Very good. Yeah, 2 evidence is fun. So I'm playing 2 evidence today. I'm not doing 1 evidence on Sunny Meadows. I'm going to do 2 evidence. Just because I think for this map in particular, especially, it's going to be a little faster for me than just trying to do 1 evidence and doing the like 1 evidence, 0 evidence tests. To rule out the ghost, I'd rather get a little bit more evidence. And I still have 1 cursed possession on, which thankfully on this map is in the chapel, so it should allow me to make this go relatively quickly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's in store. I did run, I did try to do this right before the stream to get some pictures, some like screenshots for the thumbnail. And that didn't go too well. That didn't go too well at all. I used the Ouija board to find out where it was, because I'm like, okay, speed run. Again, forgetting that I'm alone, so that means that it drained me by 50%. So it started hunting, but I didn't realize it had started hunting. Let's see what my cursed possession is. Am I blind? What? Oh, okay, I am blind. Oh, it's... okay, it's a music box. Boy. Well, we should probably use that. We're gonna grab flashlight and smudge stick, though. What's the rules for Apocalypse 3? So, you are at 50% speed, 0 evidence. You're at 50% speed, and you can't sprint. The ghost is at 150% speed. And I think 0 sanity. So basically, as soon as you go in there, it can hunt you, it'll be super fast, you'll be slow, and you can't run, and there's no flashlights. So I need the tier 3 headgear in order to possibly do this. Because with no flashlight in here, it's so dark, even with the breaker on or off, which in that case, the breaker will end up going off. It's the full map, too. It's not even restricted. It's the full map. Flashlights won't work. You won't have any evidence. You have to do only 0 evidence tests. You have to get all 3 objectives correct. So you have to have ones that are actually possible. You have to figure out the ghost, identify it correctly, take a photo, and live. It's gonna be it's gonna be so tough. It's gonna be so tough. I can't deal with the speeds. That's really gonna mess me up. So when I came in here to do the thumbnail, I had gotten a ghost right in the chapel, and I was like, oh, perfect. I'm gonna snap some photos of it being spooky in here. The first one, I didn't realize that my sanity drained 50%. I didn't even get a picture yet. I went downstairs to the ghost room. As soon as I walked in, it started hunting me and I died. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. That's how this is gonna go. But then when it comes to, then I tried again, it was this room, and it started like blowing out candles and stuff and throwing books. And I was like, okay, great. I brought some evidence in. I got one evidence. I got freezing. And which, if we look here, already rules out a lot of ghosts. But then I come back in and I see it burn my crucifix one time, and my sanity was still like over 80%. And I'm like, okay, fantastic. It's got to be an Onryo, because it blew out a bunch of candles in here. And I'm like, it could technically be a demon, but what are the odds that just happens to pick the one room where there's a trillion candles? I'm watching it blow out the candles, and it hunted early. Like, it's got to be an Onryo. So naturally, it was a demon. So I got no benefit from my 2 practice runs pre-stream. But hopefully we're in for... Okay, I don't hear it in here. So hopefully we're going to fare a little bit better. I definitely need to practice the music box, because this is one of those items I mess up using, and I end up throwing it, like, every time. Okay, so you can press to place it, and if you do that, the ghost will walk to it if you're close enough. What am I gonna do? Okay, so we should set it down, or... Because if we walk around with it, it's gonna drain our sanity, but I can set it down, and it won't drain my sanity. And then I can go and try to see if I can hear where it's gonna hunt from. And then I'm a little bit confused as far as if it triggers... What is the other item in my pocket? Freezing temperatures. Do I want that? I should probably go carry a smudge stick before I do this, right? I probably don't need to worry about freezing temperatures. When you set it down, like this, the ghost, if you're close enough, will walk up to it, and then it will trigger a cursed hunt. Okay, it's downstairs. That's good to know that these 2 wings are closed off. It's going to be downstairs somewhere. But I'm pretty sure if I'm not close enough to the ghost, or I'm not on the correct floor as the ghost, it won't actually trigger a cursed hunt. It could be in one of these, like, side rooms. I didn't check. I haven't heard anything since walking in here, though. But let's just double check real quick before we get the scare of our lives. Yeah, it's been long enough. We should see, like, freezing breath by now. Music box feels kind of dumb to be using for this, but we'll see. See if it helps. Ghost is doing something downstairs. Okay, I'm already down to 85. It's definitely going to drain me somewhat. Let's bring in a smudge stick and a lighter. If I don't bring the music box downstairs, will I hear it, but it won't cause a cursed hunt to happen? Because I almost feel like that's the case, and I think we're going to science it, because I think if you are on opposite floors, it can never roam to the music box to do the event that causes the hunt to trigger. But if I throw it on the ground, it will cause a cursed hunt no matter where I am. I'm pretty sure. So let's go find out and see if we can use it to very quickly tell us where the ghost room is. And we'll have a smudge stick to get away, but there's no hiding spots. And I was just saying before, is there even hiding spots on this map? Like, regularly? I don't know if there are. Okay, just please don't be up here and scare me. I set you down. Do you hear anything? I hear absolutely nothing. I see flickering lights there. Is that just this? It's just that. So I might not be able to hear anything because the ghost might be... No. Right? We're not hearing anything. Alright, if we get eaten, we get eaten. You know what I mean? Like, so be it. I don't hear it. My sanity should not be too low. It definitely would have drained me a little bit. We're gonna do the ambient noise that tripped me up already. We're just gonna pop our head in the room and check for freezing breath. Oh, it's gonna be like all the way down here. It certainly didn't cause a trigger a cursed hunt. But I also didn't hear it do the ghost singing at all either. Uh-oh. What'd you do that for? Huh? I don't want this to be the ghost room. It's not the ghost room. I hear it, though. As I say, I think it vented near me, but I don't think that was actually the ghost room. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. Okie dokie. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, it turned off the light in here because it didn't vent at me. That's gonna be a little bit of walk to get back to. Ooh. I do not love this ghost room. But hey, we're checking in for our own mental health, okay? This is a good experience. Right? Right. I think it is. The best way to be comfortable on this map is to play it more often. And when I was doing regular runs trying to get the silver trophy, I spent a lot of time on this map. I tell you, it's way less scary. So this did absolutely nothing, right? We should have heard that ghost singing. So you can't use it on a different floor at all. Or so it seems. Okay, we're gonna chuck you here. Not that I think it's gonna... I think we actually need that downstairs. But let's go check our sanity first. I don't think we're gonna need it right now. If anything, I'm gonna take a sanity pill. I think makes sense. Because that definitely should have drained me somewhat. Okay, 60. It's not great. That's not great. But hey, we used the cursed position and it did absolutely nothing, and now we know a way to use it safely. I wonder if I needed to be down the floor to make it work. Or if I needed to actually be in that wing, because this kind of gets, like, separated, right? It's down this way. We're in what, like, this bloody room back here, I think? Is it this first room or the... It might actually be the first room back there. That's a bit of a walk. Breaker's downstairs, though. I have breaker on. In this case, because I don't want to be fumbling around in the dark and not know where the breaker is. Alright. Evidence. We did not get freezing temperatures. That was the example from earlier. Let's go for orbs, because it's fast. And then we put down book and dots, because those aren't fast. So we had a chance to find really quick evidence with the ghost orbs. And we want to get a book in there and dots in there for as long as possible to maximize the chance of us seeing those pieces of evidence. Yeah, the no running, like the no sprinting is hard because I was setting up myself with cameras and like sprinting backwards to take my ghost photo during a hunt. But like now I'm going to have to be extra careful and using the salt, but not ending up accidentally taking a picture of the salt, so I can use like one salt speed bump to slow the ghost down. Because if I do it any other way, I'm going to end up getting that like 1-star salt photo and ruin it, and then it won't matter if I knew what the ghost was. It's not going to make any difference. It's so dark down here. Is there a second light switch for this far down the hallway? Is it all the way down this way? No. This room is closed off. It's this room? Yeah, it's this room. Oh man, I don't like it at all. Surprisingly. This is not the room I want to be in, actually, for my mental health day, please. Okay, no orbs. That's a shame. Write in the book for me, please, and thank you so much. We're gonna let that rock and roll. I wonder if it's just dark this far down. I don't know if there's actually another light switch at the end of that hallway or not. Kind of a feeling not. Not. Impetus, do you like playing on Sunny Meadows? Have you forced yourself to do it at all yet? Or do you avoid it like the plague? Because... Oh, this is so dark. I'm feeling it now because I don't have my my flashlight on me. Is there a... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that's better. Much better. There's lights in the hallway here, too, I can turn on, but I think I'm okay. If I gotta run upstairs, I should be alright. You very much avoid it. Smart. Smart decision. It's too scary for you. Well, if you ever do try to do the first Apocalypse challenge, which you can still have evidence, and you can still have, like, running speeds and everything. I was even able to do the silver one with full running speeds by modifying some of the other settings. If you go that route, we're safe, right? Oh, we're totally safe. And you have to play it a whole bunch of times to make sure you get, like, a good ghost, and you can do the objectives okay, because those things you still have to do every time, regardless of the difficulty settings. It gets easier and easier to play on the more you do it. But this map is so good. Like, genuinely, out of all the large maps, and, like, you know, prison, high school, even some of the big camp, which Camp Maple Lodge site is even a little bigger than I like to play with in general. But if I'm going to play a larger map, this is, like, actually my go-to. Oh, also, I got a new keyboard that is actually amazing. But the keys are more sensitive, so there's the chance that I might drift sideways when I'm sprinting, I'm noticing, which is fine. It's going to take a little getting used to, though. Whoa, mega freezing. So I guess that was correct. Let's check for Spirit Box. Where are you? Take it away. Thank you, Psycho. Okay, that's good. That's going to be our only two evidence. Because we didn't get orbs. We could have orbs and get a mimic. That would be nice to know what you are right away, though a little bit scary, honestly. Mimic on this challenge is both good and bad, right? What you really want is a Dio. It's not going to be a mimic, and it could be... This is kind of a tough call. I don't know what I think it is initially here. We're going to want to do candles for the Onryo test, and then it's just going to be a speed test during a hunt to rule out the speeds. Should be easy enough to see as long as my sanity gets low enough. Yeah, it really fits into their, like... So this game has really good jump scares to me, and it has really good atmosphere that makes it feel like too creepy to be in the space that you're dealing with, which is why I think the jump scares are extra effective, like, most of the time. But a lot of the jump scares I'm pretty used to now. I've seen them enough times. Lots of the ghost event sounds I recognize, but I mean, sometimes they catch you off guard still. But this map is just so good and creepy in all of the right ways. And I'm really curious to see what their Horror 2.0 is going to be, right? Where they're talking about how they're going to increase the scariness. Like, do we know what that... Have they mentioned, like, what that actually looks like? What things they're doing to make it scarier? Yes, they do pop right in front of you. I don't know. I don't think you were there last week, Friday. I was playing with Avada. We were on Bleasdale, trying to finish the Cursed Possessions, which we had a bout of bad rounds. But there was one time when it was doing a ghost interaction on the grandfather clock in the living room, and it was making it ding and go off, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I've never heard that before. I'm looking at it, and the ghost appears like 2 inches away from my face with a super loud ghost event, and then, like, walks into me, and you can watch my soul actually escaping into the ether as it's occurring. It was crazy. It was it might be the most scared outside of, like, when I do the apocalypse challenges and, like, I just have that, like, adrenaline scared. That jump scare got me so bad. So bad. Oh, it was good. It was, I mean, I think I was, like, speechless for the next, like, full 60 seconds after that. I think it's smudge stick time. I'm, like, debating if I want to take another pill at this point. But what if I don't? What if I do the candles and it's not hunting. No, I should be smart. I should be smart. There's no mega rush here. I'm still gonna bring, no, because what I should do is do a proper Onryo test, including a crucifix, because there's no way if it's an Onryo, it can use the crucifix if the candle is like right on top of it. Yeah, I'm gonna make a highlight out of that particular scene because it's definitely the best part of that whole live stream. I gotta ask Avada where he found it though. It's somewhere like buried in the middle of it. I should have wrote down when it happened. It was absolutely crazy. And Avada saw it from the other perspective. He watched the ghost come and give me hugs and kisses, and he thought it was the funniest thing. So. The lighting, and I'm playing with the room dark here IRL to help make it so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better, but I still have a little bit of lights in my face that make it like not perfect. It's a little hard to see in the dark spots. Okay, this crucifix covers up the space like literally perfectly, and if I stand here, let's make sure the ghost is, I mean, I literally just saw my breath, so it still should be here. Look at that, negative almost 10. That's very like Hauntu of it, but Hauntu's not an option. I can't rule out any of these things here. I can rule out Mimic because Mimic would have orbs. Twins don't have any specific rule about what evidence they give, but Morois have to have Spirit Box, and Onryos have to have... Wait, Onryos don't have anything. Hauntus have to have... Okay, so the only thing that... Excuse me, blowing out 2 candles, is Moroi, but Moroi, we got Spirit Box, so I can't rule that out. We're just gonna have to wait and see a hunt. It did that really quickly, right? Did I not bring a picture taker down here? Oh well, that's okay. Actually, that's not okay. I need a picture of the ghost. Interesting. Did I leave it up? Not an Oni. Onis can't do that ghost airball event. That was the 3rd candle blowout. It should, within a matter of seconds, blow out this. And if it doesn't, in the next 3, 2, 1, there's no way it's an Onryo. That would have triggered a hunt. So, okay. Now we gotta book it upstairs, because if it is a Moroi, you get cursed by listening to it on the Spirit Box. And my sanity will be super low. Like, unreasonably low for how long I've been in the dark. I do feel like I was potentially draining a little bit quickly. We gotta go get the photo camera. I think I left it up in the chapel. I could always trigger a cursed hunt. Was there not a bookshelf here before? Or is floating books just, like... a new thing, like it was always here but never floating? I feel like there was a bookcase like that had fallen over or something, and maybe those were still on the shelves, and then something happened and now we no longer get shelf there. That's a weird thing for just like a whole asset to be missing. Okay, smudge stick, you're gonna have to start living in my pockets here, I'm afraid. Realistically, I don't want this with me because I don't have enough pocket space, right? I need my camera. I don't need to worry about EMF. We already have our 2 evidence. Okay. We do want salt, though. Because here's the thing. Within this hunt, we're going to know if it's a Moroi or twins pretty quickly. In fact, even by looking out in the van here, we should be able to tell just by what my sanity's at, if we're looking likely at a Moroi. Okay, I'm gonna guess that maybe it is twins. I feel like for how much I was just in the dark and inside there, you know, I don't remember exactly how much that sanity pill brought me up to. 70 is relatively low, but it also did the airball vent at me. Okay, I'm leaning toward twins right now. Let's go see if that's the case. The only way to tell if it's a Moroi is if we go down there. Oh, I didn't bring slowing salt. Well, that's an oversight on my part. So, that's going to be a problem. I don't have my tier 3 salt with me to slow it down for the photo. Did it try to hunt? Or did it kill the breaker? You killed the breaker. Breaker's right downstairs, though, so it doesn't even matter. This is what we're going to go down there with. I thought I was going to grab a salt. But joke's on me. That salt's going to do absolutely nothing. And yeah, I could farm some photos, but I'm not going for perfect game right now. That's not the mission. The mission right now is to figure out the ghost and take the ghost photo during a hunt. And then next time I got to remember to actually bring the tier 3 salt. Granted, for the purposes of listening to it while it's hunting, this hallway is actually really good for breaking line of sight. If I can... Actually, this is probably the room to tuck into. Okay. I have to be careful because I am pretty low. I feel like this is a good idea to take the photo. If I break line of sight there and then duck into this room and close it, and then I got my smudge stick on me, like that seems pretty promising. Ideally, I should try to practice without running, because normally when I take the photo, I'm like backing up while sprinting. And I also feel like doing this all crouched makes the most sense. I'm gonna grab that UV stick so I have some light. I want this light shining on the ghost, which I'm not gonna have that afforded to me on the real deal. But I'm thinking, let's strategize using this and this. Just don't please hunt me this second right now. I'll be real sad. Like, can I use... Did it just do an event? Why'd the door close? When I'm doing the real thing, I should bring dots to use it as lights. Like, look at my visibility now. I'll see the ghost coming from a mile away, and I will easily be able to tuck into this room. Like, without a doubt. And I got a smudge stick on me. Second smudge stick would be really smart, though, at this point, but that's okay. We're just gonna throw caution to the wind here. Twins will be... If it's slightly slow... It's actually going to be really hard to identify Moroi this first hunt, because... depending on how low my sanity gets, it might actually sound really regular speed, because anywhere in that like 40 to 60 range, it'll sound almost exactly like the twins. That's a good question, Ipidus. I don't actually know, and I kind of think that they will, because the only thing you don't get is flashlights, and you can't collect evidence, but evidence items still work except for the flashlight ones. So we can check the stats on it to see if that counts as a flashlight, but I actually think it doesn't. And I can bring in tier 3 dots like this and actually like get like solid visibility when trying to take a ghost photo, because that's half the challenge when you're using the head cam. I'm getting so nervous because it should start hunting any second now. As the head cam gets like all distorted and like really darkened, so not only am I dealing with the super fat... Oh, I can't take a photo of you. I really wanted to. That was so, like, my instinct. Yeah, buddy. So spooky, though. Isn't that cruel? If that happened IRL in the, like, real apocalypse challenge, though, I mean, that would have been the most insane thing ever. You just can't count on it doing a ghost event, because that's all turned down really, really low. It's like, just picture every single setting made the most difficult possible, and that's how you're going to get gold. All we're doing is snapping a photo. My sanity feels like it should be really low by this point. Like, I'm kind of shocked it's not hunting yet. Like, why am I not dead? I also don't like that I'm still seeing my breath here. I'd also like to not be seeing breath. Would be cool. And I don't want to get caught in there. That seems like a bad place to be. If my sanity is really low, and right now I'm using regular speed ghosts. I'm not practicing on fast ghosts yet. We're just reacquainting ourselves with lovely Sunny Meadows. And taking a dang photo. Like, Oh, yeah, it did the event in the hallway, so it closed the door. It is a little bit risky because it might hop right into that room. We want to try to get the photo as far back as we like feasibly can and still have it count. It does have to be within a certain radius or it's not going to count. This ghost actually decided it's a shade and it never wants to hunt me. You're right, there is a crucifix in the room. You're absolutely right. I dropped one in the middle underneath the candles. And since I have the breaker off, I would not even know because okay, so I probably did try hunting already. Which is fine. Honestly, I want my sanity to be lower. I'm seeing my breath. Yeah, he is giving me a free health care. He says it's fine. You come back anytime. He's a caring ghost. What's his name? Jim. Jim Nilsson. Jim, please just come and hunt me and get this over with. But it's actually kind of good, because if it's the lower my sanity, the more obvious Onryo will be, and the more terrifying it's going to be, because it's going to come tearing after me, and I'll probably die. So, maybe not so great. Jim, you're killing me here. Am I going to go back to the van and find out that it's, like, mimic orbs and it's just being a shade right now? If I walk over there, though, and try to pull the crucifix, is it not just going to immediately hunt? Like, I don't know how many times it's run through the crucifix. Like, it's actually impossible that it hasn't started hunting yet. Still in the room. I hear it throwing stuff. It's going to be a Moroi, and this thing is going to go tearing off after me. Okay, probably seeing my breath because the breaker is off. I should, because it's literally, what, just this room down? No, it's not. It's one more room down. I'm gonna die. That's all the way used, right? It looks like it. Yeah, that would make sense. It seems very done. Jim. Not Jim. Jim. It's got me nervous because I don't hear it doing, like, things near me. If it was twins, I would expect to hear it doing interactions close to the ghost room and far away, meaning I should probably hear it touching stuff in this area as well. Which has just got me thinking, like, Moroi. Legitimately, my sanity's gotta be 0, and this is gonna be the world's fastest Moroi about to tear off down here. My opinion of this ghost has changed like 4 times since we started this. Yeah, or sneaky orbs. Yeah, and but even then, like, it should have changed to something else by now. Everything can hunt. Here it is. Get ready for Speedy Boy. No, that's just Fast Twin. Come here, Jim. Come on, Jim boy. Jimmy! Jimmy! Did I get it? Oh, no! I did the bads. Oh, I died. I threw the smudge stick and I died. That's just twins. Did I get the ghost photo? That's all that matters. Look at that not ghost photo. That was a good warm-up run. Though I'm pretty confident it's twins. Because if that was Moroi, that should have, like, absolutely tore off me. Like, way faster than that. It was a Moroi.
Welcome back.
That was not that fast. That was not that... Was it super fast? Am I crazy? That sounded so not that crazy fast. Like, low sanity Moroi is one of the fastest ghosts in the game. Maybe I wasn't that low. Maybe I wasn't that low. Wow. So not only did I die, I did not get the ghost photo, and I did not live. So we're off to a good start. Good first game. Let's pretend it never happened. Hold on here, though. Fix my assault, though, please. I had turned this down to tier 2 because I was having a hard time identifying the ghost because I was slowing it down with assault. Yeah, it was warm up round. It didn't count. I was just getting my feet wet at the door. Yeah, we'll say that. That counts. The dots. What does dots count as? So a flashlight. Can I look at you, please? It counts as electronic. It just says it's a spotlight. They do call this spotlight. I'm so curious. I'll have to test that out. I don't know if I can tell because it does say that it has a spotlight. So maybe this does count as a flashlight. Area light. Spotlight. Because, like, obviously this doesn't say anything about light settings. Yeah, it would be really nice to know, though, if that was usable. That could be actually so helpful if we could use that to light the way. Okay, let's pretend that that never happened. So it just means that my sanity was higher than I thought it was. Google says I can. That's really good to know. That's like the first bit of planning I feel happy with. Okay, breaker is in this little room right off of that wing, which means that this wing is going to be the one that's open. It's going to be somewhere along this side, and it shouldn't be downstairs. That should all be boarded off, I think, right? Because it's only... Is it still? I don't know. We'll find out when we go in there. Okay, Robert Marsh. Last time I was here with Jim, and Jim didn't give me a great experience. So if you could give me a better self-care day at Sunny Meadows Restricted, I'd be so pleased, okay? All I want to do is take a photo of you and know what you are. I'm not asking for that much. I don't even care about your bonus objectives, okay? I just want to get to know you, the real you, okay? I want to get this photo. I want to open the doors. Let's go see what our cursed possession is first and foremostly, though. It's so funny. It's such a different strategy playing on this map than playing on the small maps, or even just... It's like I'm playing by myself, but... I'm sorry, what? It already killed the breaker? I have the breakers on by default. That's like a very Hantu thing to do, to want to turn off the breaker. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, this is open. Okay, so it can be in any of that area. Oh, no, that's like the worst spot. It could be anywhere from the chapel all the way to the back kitchen. Oh, gross. Okay, but breaker here. Let's get that on so our sanity isn't totally tanking. I'm sorry? Door decided not to open? Or I'm just being silly? Alright, let's see. What are we hoping for? Not music box, not summoning circle. Mirror is actually terrible. Because all the rooms look the same, except for the kitchen. We'll know pretty quickly if it's a kitchen, so let's take a quick little peek. Waiting room. Oh, that's right up front here. Okay, good and bad, right? Good and bad. The waiting room is just right here. That's this room. Hello. Hello, Ghosty. Yeah, good and bad for us. Oh, I should have taken a picture of the mirror. Let's do that real quick. Extra money is worth it. Easy. Okay, well, at least it's not a kitchen ghost. So... Yeah, but I actually really hate this being the ghost spot. not gonna lie. Because I like to be able to run up here and hide right behind this wall. But with a ghost room this close, like the ghost actually could potentially come all the way up here, and I'd be cooked. So if anything, I'm gonna have to probably hide in I can hide in the chapel spot. The one by the piano there is actually pretty decent for the hiding spot it was. Ugh, that's so... See, I feel like my sanity was dropping just as slow, but with a Moroi, my sanity should have dropped much, much faster. And that was just from me walking around in the dark for those few minutes. Like, that was not that much. Sanity medication number 1, we're already getting healed. We're cleansing the inside of the evil thoughts. Oh, Robert. Well, let's get some evidence, right? Quick evidence and slow evidence. We don't need crucifix yet. We don't need smudge sticks. We're safe. Robert and I are chill. And it's going to be 2 seconds to get in and out between the rooms. Quick evidence would be ghost orbs. Nothing. Knocking stuff off the walls. Very good. Okay. Not going to be nice, easy evidence for me, are you? Thank you so much. Book. Dots for light. Let's go grab some more evidence. Should be able to figure out what this is relatively quickly with the 2 evidence. Just not get another silly Moroi situation. That is what the practice is for. I need to be able to know how to do the 0 evidence on my own when the time actually comes, you know? So, it's valid practice. Come on, be dots, right here. Show me dots. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? Are you near? Are you here? Are you here? Are you friendly? It turned on a light. It can't be a mirror. I didn't turn on this light. Where are you? Oh, wait, wait. Also, this needs to be off. That's why it's not working. Where are you? Where are you?
Taken away.
Taken away, psycho. Okay, so I didn't turn on little light here. It turned on little light right there. Which means no mare. Killed the breaker, like, immediately, so no Jinn. What did it just touch? The door? The door. We only have UV for 15 seconds, so it's actually not likely to be UV unless it's an Obake and it hit it that one given time. So we kind of want to rule it out like 2 or 3 times to be for sure. And I should also mark that we got that. Okay. Okay, alright, we're getting somewhere. Sanity's looking perfect. We're gonna drop motion sensor and crucifix. And then we'll probably do candles. We might need to do an Onryo test. Let's check temperatures. Orbs would have been nice though. Because now I might have to like potentially wait like a good minute for it to like write in the book or something. We're gonna put you like there. Okay. See how much you're going like in and out of the room. Okay. Over here. What's the temp situation looking like? Freezing. Okay. Okay. This is literally exactly last game. Great. So we're definitely not going to get fingerprints, but we're going to leverage this for lights, and we're not going to get dots, obviously, either. But that will help us in a pinch. We're also going to use the doors like this to try to break line of sight so we can run into the chapel for our hiding spot, should we need to flee quickly. It is a redo. It's redemption time. I like it. I like it a lot. Again, we're going to double check for sneaky orbs. Could you just be a mimic real quick? Would be cute. Like, just go ahead and actually give me orbs, you know? I'll let you. No such luck. And the evidence that we ruled out didn't help us any because Mare and Jin both aren't options. So, not super ideal. Okay, Onryo test. Look, my sanity's not draining at all, right? That's not the more I curse. It's supposed to drain very, very quickly. And we've got a crucifix in there already. Carry smudge stick in case tomfoolery occurs. And it makes me feel brave. Makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, where did I put the crucifix that was over here? Right here. We're gonna actually get this a little more centered to the room. Because technically, if it's all the way over there, it'll use a crucifix. But I have this crucifix here to, like, protect the far reaches of the room. So now we wait. That's one. That's two. Okay. It should blow them out consecutively. We should see it blow out a third candle, and then the fourth one within a matter of seconds. It should try to hunt. And if it's standing way over there, it might trigger the other crucifix, and that would still tell us if it's an Onryo. But if we don't see it try to hunt after this third candle blowout, then we know we're good. I mean, then we know we're literally... Okay, that's, like, very obvious Onryo. We're going to double check that to make sure that it's correct. I'm not positive if the one that it blew out, like a crucifix, if that is what it just did, if that counts as the next round of 1, or if I restart the count here with 1, 2. We'll find out. That's 1 or 2. It does count. Interesting. Okay, so actually, I've been counting those wrong forever. Okay, so this is an Onryo. Which is great because we know how to trigger a hunt. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I was always not counting that, like, crucifix candle burnout as 1. I was just saying, like, oh, that was like it trying to burn the crucifix. Let's go check our sanity real quick. Yeah, look at how early that tried to hunt. Amazing. And let's double check no sneaky orbs for like a third time. Yeah, that's just as plain as day. That's an Onryo. So you do have to count the one it blows out to prevent the hunt as candle 1. Because that just did 2, 3, and then it triggered that crucifix. Amazing. Okay, we pull crucifixes. We're going to set up very careful salt and smudge sticks. It is very good to know. I've literally been counting that wrong the whole time. So that's essential piece of information that I needed to know. Okay, it can't hunt me early though. Only hunts early if we light the candles. And since there's no candles in here and I didn't relight them, there's no chance it's going to hunt me. But we can certainly use that to our advantage. We're going to coax the ghost to come this way because we're able to hide right here. I guess we're going to hope that the ghost comes in this way. And we're going to lay down 1 patch of salt here. I'm not going to do multiple. I'm going to store this back here. We're going to store this back here and this back here. I'm going to light... I can actually see that really easily. Oh, that's a little bit close to me. I probably should have put that back a little further. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This could very legitimately be the kind of setup I'm going to need to use. we're going to use this to see like very clearly where the line is. We're going to pull this crucifix out. And we're going to pull the burnt one. So can't hunt, we're safe. But it always does feel a little bit scary. A little bit. But they're not a roaming ghost. I mean, it can change rooms, and I have its ability to change ghost rooms turned up pretty high. So just to protect myself, we're going to try to add some protection layers in this room, because this is where we plan on actually hanging out. Now it's nice and obvious where we need to take the photo from. I need to smudge it, take the photo, and hide, I think is actually the play, because when you take that photo, you've got that delay. And that's where you die. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. Okay, other crucifix. We're going to put that in here with us too. Like, that would just be the perfect thing if it just decides to switch this to be the ghost room. I would think I'd cry, actually. Okay, we just want moderate coverage in this room. That's fine. And this time, we don't have to use the Cursed Possession to drain our sanity even. We can just use candles to get it to hunt me. So we're going to get it to blow out 1. Because it didn't blow out a candle last time, right? It used the crucifix, it didn't blow out the candle. So this is going to be candle 1, legitimately this time. And then what we'll do is we'll light 2, 3. And go into the hiding spot. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Okay. Okay. Should trigger a hunt pretty quickly. And if it comes down the... Oh, where'd I put my camera? Please tell me I'm holding it. Where did I put the camera? Is it still sitting in the room? I bet you it is. Prepared as always. Well, we gotta stay here until we hear it hunt then. I thought I grabbed everything. I'm like, I'm totally set up and ready. Could be by the front door. I mean, I pulled those crucifixes, so... Didn't I just hear it hunting? Or was that just ambient noise? We'll just wait for it to stop hunting. It's just hanging out by the front door. Okay, that should have been it. Ending. Yep, lights are off. Okay. We're in a little bit more danger there. Where on earth did I leave the stupid camera? I did leave it by the front door, didn't I? Master plan here. Look at that. And my pockets are full. We got this. This is warm-up round part 2. It doesn't count. Yeah, I don't need to be holding the salt either. That should be just chilling down in the sanctuary. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work to get it to come this way. I don't quite love that, because I don't want to actually draw it to this door. I want to draw it to the other door. If it comes up from behind me, I will be dead. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. Protection. to stop exactly that situation from happening. If it comes the wrong direction, it'll give me a chance to loop out and run back up to like the front. I should probably be able to lose sight by then. I really wish there was more lights in the cathedral here. It's a little hard to see. I know there's lots of candles in there, but it's a little hard. Okay, redo that. Let's have it please blow out 1. We're going to double check our sanity and see if we need a sanity pill, and then since I have an extra hand free, I can bring in the other smudge stick, just in case. Sanity's okay, we're at like 75%. I mean, I can take myself back up to 100. Onryo doesn't hunt until pretty... I almost think I'd rather have this on me. Onryo's regular hunting time isn't until, like, normal, right? They're a regular 50%. No, they're a 60%. They are an early hunter. Even without the thing. So, whatever. I'll take it now. Because I like the idea of trying to do this with the candles and not based on my sanity. And then if I really need to tank my sanity, I just go play with the mirror. That'll be fine. Yeah, I should have laid that smudge stick and salt further back. I'm going to use that to try to get it to detect me from farther away. Yeah, okay. I'm legitimately ready now. Because I'm going to stand, like, here. Yeah, I think I'm going to stand, like, there to try to coax it. And back up. So that we get it to go through, like, here. And I don't know what's going to be more helpful there or not. We'll see. I really just don't want it to go this way and then go that way. I feel like I have to be this far enough over, or it might come up from behind me. I'm not set up in a super fantastic position then. Okay, this is where I need to run because it can absolutely hunt immediately. We're going to go this direction even, just in case it hunts, like, right at the start. That was the crucifix we pulled. I was like, it didn't hunt in here, did it? It did not. Okay. We're clear to chuck this on the ground if we need to. Do I have my camera in my hand? No. I definitely want that. And a smudge stick right after my camera. This one we can drop. Whisper. So we want it to detect us and start to come this way, and then we're going to slowly back off. We're going to actually want to smudge it before we take the photo. Is the goal, actually, more than... Let's get my pockets ready here. I gotta grab it in this order. No, I'm backwards. I think I could learn how to pick up the items. Alright, if I'm looking at the lighter, I want to pick it up in reverse order, and then it gets me the order I like. Yep. It's got me nervous that it's not doing... I guess it's just not blowing out the next candle. Yeah, it's not going to blow those two out in rapid succession. It's just going to do them at some point. We're going to wait until we're confident it's coming this way. Bait it to the side of the room and smudge it. Take a photo. And hide in that corner. And I have an extra smudge stick back there if it follows me. What could go wrong? A lot. I don't have the dots for light in here. I mean, this room is pretty well lit. I should be able to see when it's blinking. Though it wouldn't have hurt for me to chuck the other dots in here. So I'm not stumbling around too much in the dark. Are these the, like, most, like, fragile ghosts? Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I filled up the book with pictures already. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh, that hurts. Oh, man, I had such a good setup and everything. I can't believe I just did that. It's whispering so much, but it's not. It's literally not even hunting me, but I have it set up to hunt me. Oh, man. Why did it blow up both candles and not hunt? Maybe my count was wrong. Maybe I didn't have it do one. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna get the ghost right, which counts for what it's worth. I'm not gonna stick around until my sanity's low. I mean, and it's not like I'm perfect gaming this anyways. There's no bone. Double check for mimic orbs, please, because let's not get trolled. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so in the habit of taking the pictures, man. Alright. We're confident, but are we right? We're right. Okay. Fabulous. And better sanity medication, but that means that we leveled up, and that means that we are one step closer to when we can actually do this. Yay and oh no at the same time. Oh, what did we learn? Don't be an idiot. Don't take extra photos. Bring extra camera in case I lose my own camera. That's probably a worthwhile thing. I have 2 dots with me, so we can use it as lighting. Yeah, don't take pictures. Don't take pictures. Silly. So that was warm-up round 2. We're gonna pretend that that also didn't happen. And Marsha is actually the one for me who's gonna help me, okay? Breaker location is right at the entrance. Can I see what is open just based off of this map? I don't think I can, actually. 3rd time's a charm. Yeah, that's right. You nailed it. That's absolutely the kind of mentality I'm gonna use going forward. We meant to do that. We're practicing all the ways you can fail this, so as to not fail it when it's time. Let's go see what our cursed object is. Did I bring camera? I did. Okay, so it's not downstairs. That's open. It's gonna be left side. Left wing. We got mirror again. Okay, this might be futile this time because this is likely just going to be one of the rooms. Let's just take a look. That's one of like the bathrooms, right? That tile I don't think is in all of the regular rooms. Let's see. I think we're headed down this wing though. Yes, because this is blocked off. Okay. Alright, I don't mind it being down one of these wings. That can actually be fine. Yeah, so like the bedrooms have regular stucco-like walls. That means, where's the bathroom in all of this? Is it like in the middle or at the end? Oh, look at that skull. Don't take pictures, though. It's such a hard habit to break. No pictures. Only ghost pictures. No other pictures matter. Is it really going to be all the way down here? Okay, obviously not going to be in here. Is this the bathroom? No. This is also not the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? Or something with that kind of like bathroom walls. The downstairs is locked off. That's why this is shuttered closed. Oh, here. I just walked right past it. Okay. Is this still ghost room? I don't see breath. That looks like the right tiles. Yeah, sure it is. Okay. I walked right past this room. Uh-oh. I'm not even tired yet, though. Like, that's the scary thing. It's like, I'm still okay. But look at how good this is. Line of sight breaking. Because we're going to have to get a little bit... I just, like, not check most of these rooms. Oh, I probably skipped over them thinking it was another, like, men's room. Yeah, you can't walk that way. But here... Right? If I plan to do my photo while it's in this kind of straight shot, and then I run into, like, this room here, that's probably going to be the play. We'll use that for lighting, and then we tuck off into this room here. There's, like, absolutely nowhere to hide, though, if it comes into this room. That's fine. There isn't anywhere to hide in any of the other rooms anyways. Okay, please don't pop the breaker. Excellent. Unfortunately, we can't use the chapel because it's behind that locked door, and that will lock during a hunt. So we can't use any of the, like, good hiding spots up here for it. That's okay. I've had success tucking into the rooms. The ghost doesn't usually... Oh, okay. That's from 0 to 3, but then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 0 to 4 in one jump. There's a good chance we're looking at EMF 5. My sanity's kind of low already. Yikes. We don't even have evidence already. Let's take care of that part first, right? Let's see if we can get our evidence items. We're fine. Alright, Marsha. Things are going to be different. All the guys before you, they weren't giving me what I needed. So I'm back here for a third time. Self-care day. Part trace. I just want to find out what you are and take your photo. While you want to play tag. And I don't want to die anymore. I've done enough dying. I did my part. Too much dying. Let's turn it on water and stuff. No orbs, man. This toilet is actually, like, out of my worst nightmares. Could you imagine just, like, a whole row of toilets with no privacy screens in between? Like, actually the stuff of nightmares. I guess we'll leave that spanning for the moment. Don't take a picture of the dirty water. I know you want to. I want to. Look at it. It's there. And it's an easy photo. But I need to save every photo I can for ghost picture taking. Okay, not freezing yet. I have to. Oh, is this kind of dangerous? Will it see me tuck into here? I almost wonder if I'm better off running one further back and going into this room. Next to that will drive me nuts. I think that's actually the game plan. I think if I go there, there's a chance it might actually watch me walk right into that room. It's risky business here. Do you know you can fit between this? I feel like there's so many other places that they make pinch spots that you can't fit behind. That, I mean, I guess I'm glad that you can fit behind that, but it seems weird. Also, it seems like if there was a ghost demon chasing me, I would throw any chair I needed to squeeze through a tight space. Like, I would prepare this, the scenario and move those barricades out of the way. No sneaky ghost orbs. Or sneaky dots. You're going to show dots in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Now. Right. Now? No. No. Okay. Fine. Fine. You know what it's going to be? It's going to be Spirit Box. It's going to be Spirit Box, and it's going to be, what's the other thing I keep getting? Freezing Temperatures. It's literally going to be the exact same ghosts. We're on a forever loop. She's being shy all of a sudden. The activity was, like, off the charts before. And now that it knows we're watching, she doesn't like the dots, apparently. We're going to do UV Spirit Box. And I do want to get the EMF reader in there because I do have the sneaking suspicion that it is EMF 5. It could have done a ghost event while we were on the way back to the truck and not have seen it. Though I think that's unlikely when we're playing this solo for it to do a ghost event so far away from, like, where I am. Because I'm pretty sure a ghost can do a ghost event wherever you are. It doesn't have to just be, like, the ghosts that's, like, roamy ghosts or teleporting ghosts like banshees and wraiths and wraiths and phantoms. I think any ghost can kind of, like, do the ghost event in your general area, no? It doesn't have to just be in its room. I turned off the lights. But probably a while ago. And there's no door to touch. That's not great, actually. We probably are going to have to use salt for that. Let's get ourselves our spirit box. Where are you? Are you here?
Taken away.
You're taken away again. All right, good. Of course we have spirit box. Of course we have spirit box. You have to. It's a requirement by law. Okay, stop those dots from floating around here. Okay, we'll get salt. Are you going to be freezing? You're close. I saw 1.3. Are you going to be something else for me? 1.1. If we see it stay 1.1 as the low point, I don't think we're going to get freezing. See how it keeps going back to 1.1 but not lower? I don't think it's going to be. Okay, so we are potentially facing somebody else. I'll feel confident if I see it again. And I'm also secretly hoping dots are going to show up out of the corner of my eye, or it'll just write in the book. You know what she'll do is she's going to write in the book while I'm not in here, is what's going to absolutely happen. Okay. Camera is not needed in this room. We're going to put this over here. Because I don't want to accidentally take a photo of it. Or take a photo of some interaction. Not 5. Just a little bit of 2. Useless. Maybe not. Maybe it's not going to be EMF 5. Maybe it's going to be something else. Or it is EMF 5 and I'm just not seeing it doing anything exciting. And that's why none of the other evidence pieces are giving me anything. But seriously, when's the last time I had ghost writing or dots? Dots a little bit. We've had a couple of dots ghosts. But ghost writing, I feel like, has been forever and a day since I had a ghost that could do ghost writing. It's almost always been UV, spirit box, and freezing. Which are just the mimic ones. Our mimic evidence is more common. I feel like there's some truth to that, but it might be anecdotal. Yeah, minor stuff. Marsha, you're not giving me much to work with here. We need this. We need this. And I guess... I don't think there's any reason why we actually want a crucifix down in there. Unless it's like a teleporty ghost, then we want a crucifix in our, like, safe zone. So it doesn't accidentally teleport to us and hunt right on us. Because then we'll definitely be dead for sure. So I will bring this in. And pull it back to where we're planning to hang out for the photo time. But then we have to make another trip back to get the candles. It'll be candle time. Just don't take pictures of the candles. Wait, I don't even need to do candle time. I do need to do candles. See, it's Onryo every time. Onryo's always an option. So I guess I do want the crucifix. I can do a manual test for Onryo. Because it still could be its other evidence. I forget what Onryo's 3 evidence are. Turning on second sync. Thank you so much. Just did it, right? Oh, it tapped something. What did you tap? I don't know what it tapped. It says this, but I don't. There's 5. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, Spirit, Wraith. Oh, okay, well, let's very quickly then rule out Wraith, right? Boom. 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 Okay, interesting mix of ghosts. It could be a spirit, and that would be actually incredibly annoying. But I think we're just gonna get a Wraith, right? I think that's super likely here. I'm so glad we saw that EMF 5. But that means I do not need to check for Onryo, which means I don't need the crucifix in here, so we're already going to pull this. Especially if it has the potential to be a Wraith, which the longer this salt does not get touched, the more likely it is. At least it's Wraith and not Phantom. Phantom making it so that we, like... Okay, we just want to stop it from being able to spawn, like, relatively around and behind us. And I want this with me here to help light up this area, and then we're going to grab the dots for extra light. We don't need to do candles. And then between Spirit and Twins, we're better off trying to listen to speeds than we are trying to do a Spirit smudge timer, because that's literally so annoying, where it doesn't hunt for 3 whole minutes. But if it happens, it happens. I'm also thinking we're going to want the mirror to lower our sanity, so we're not waiting here for 500 years while my sanity barely drains. Okay, what's going to be the play here? What's the stuff I need to get this set up? We're going to grab extra salt, because we actually do need that for our picture taking section. We obviously need our smudge stick, so I guess we go in with that loadout. Technically that's enough to do it, but I feel like having the parabolic on me will be... even I don't think I'm going to need to. I think I'm going to be close enough to hear it hunting that I should be able to hear its speed. I don't know, maybe we'll come back and grab like the parabolic and the motion sensor to see if it is teleporting over to me. That could be a thing. But we definitely know we need these things. We need smudge sticks down there. We need a salt that we can use to slow the ghost. We're going to slow the ghost. We're going to smudge it so it's blind. We're going to take our photo while backing up slowly. And then we're going to duck into this room. Oh, I was going to grab the other dots. That's what I was going to do for lighting. Because I am thinking I'm going to run all the way back here, which is... also risky, because if it makes it this close, it'll get line of sight on me again. I don't know what's... Oh, wait, no. If I'm crouched, I bet you it won't see me. I bet you it won't. It's still going to be pretty close, like, scary. I got to be careful, though, with my salt placement, though, or I'm going to get 1-star salt photos. It will happen. It always happens. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to make that be our hiding room. Change my mind. I think we're going to go with this one instead. Let's get some dots to light this up. Let's grab the rest of the smudge sticks. Let's grab ourselves a motion sensor. Or at least one more smudge stick. Motion sensor. Dots. Don't forget. It's going to take me all of 3 seconds to get back to the van. Watch me forget. Instantly. No, we know what we need. We need dots for lights. Smudge stick. Motion sensor. I got this. Sanity's still high. Other crucifix would also be helpful, but I think we're gonna stick with this. Nope. Look at me grab the wrong thing immediately. So help me. I'm like, dots. I said motion sensor and I said another smudge stick. Okay. That's fine. And then we'll run back and grab the mirror and drain our sanity. And then we'll have to listen to a few hunts, realistically, to determine if it's twins. Oh, let's check and see if it walked in the salt. I didn't even look. Did not even look. Because that'll be the most obvious thing right away. As it would have definitely stepped in it by now. Are we dealing with a wraith? And thankfully it's a wraith and not a phantom. Okay, so helpful. I actually love it. Extra smudge stick. Goes in the ghost room. Yeah. Yeah. That seems solid. First, we're just going to make sure that we see it walk through the salt if it didn't. Look at that. Yeah, okay, so that's a wraith. Here, we'll cover both of those here. That's a wraith. Okay, that's really good. We know what the ghost is. We're not worried about doing the extra objectives here for this purpose. We really just want to be able to get the ghost photo correct. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to actually take this back with us. Because wraiths can teleport to my location. Which makes this crucifix really important. Because it can absolutely 100% hunt on top. Is that the crucifix here? Yes, it is. It can hunt. It can teleport to me, do an event right next to me, and then start hunting and like immediately take me out. It can be super dangerous to deal with. So not an ideal ghost. But I don't have to spend time listening to several hunts to get this moving. So we literally just got to get the ghost photo done. We're going to grab the mirror. We're going to set up our one. Just kidding. We can't set up one salt. It's a wraith. There is no salt to slow it down. It's going to go cruising right by. Okay. But we're fearless and we can do it anyways, right? We're going to grab the crucifix since we're here. I'm worried about it teleporting behind me and starting the hunt from not in its ghost room. And then it'll be over. Like, I'll lose for no reason. So we are limited by our smudge sticks. That's true. At least it won't count as a picture instead. You are absolutely right. That I can't possibly miss it because I'm accidentally taking a ghost assault photo. That's the silver lining here. But it does mean I have no ability to slow it down. And by myself that time. That's fine. No safety net. If it comes after me and it finds me, it's got me. But now I have all smudge sticks, and I've got an extra crucifix. It could very well go off behind us, but we should be okay. Wrong button. Yeah, we're mostly concerned about it not spawning behind us. That should make us safe. We're going to duck into this room. Let's play it out one time here. We're going to have our useless salt. Means absolutely nothing. We're going to kind of place that near the crucifix here. So if I need to pick it up, I can't see it for nothing. We're going to want 2 smudge sticks in the hand. Yeah, probably. Okay, pick it up in reverse order. So it's camera. No, I want a smudge stick first. I want to smudge the ghost first. I want smudge, camera, smudge. So it's going to come this way. I need to meet it about here and smudge it and back up. Swap to my photo and then duck into here. Chuck my photo out on the ground, slam the door behind me. Like, I kind of even want to make this tight. I'm over worried about it. It's fine. This is not going to be a problem. Okay? It's going to probably be a problem. But hey, if we die, we know what the ghost is. That's potentially enough. It should be, right? Because that's like 25% each look. That should take me down. Is it 25 or is it 20%? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. We just got to take a picture on the blink. On the blink to catch it not blinking. We want to be here. Smudge it. That should do it. Come on. There we go. No? Yes, it is. Smudge. Hello? Come here, ghost. Oh, she's singing. Hello, 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 hello. Ghost. Hello, ghost. Ghost. This way. Okay, that should have detected me. Come on. There you are. I see you. Okay. Smudge. I didn't get it. I don't think I got that photo. I'm gonna call it right now. I got a nothing photo. So sad. But that's fine. We can try again as much as we want to. We got plenty of book room. We are only limited by the smudges. That is actually kind of an important limitation that we don't want. That's fine. That's fine. Don't be touching stuff up here. There is such a chance of it changing to a ghost room we don't want it to. I'm sorry, am I being silly here? I am. I think we had the idea right, though. I think the smudging is helpful, because she didn't find me. I was able to duck into that room. I should have a decent range. I maybe even don't have to come that far forward to make it happen. I did smudge it though, so it does mean we get a little bit of a delay here before it's able to hunt again. I just really gotta focus on taking the photo. Why is my... You see that? You see that's why we have that there. Great. Great, great, great. It's possible it just changed ghost rooms. Or it's just hanging out by me. And it didn't go back to its ghost room. I can look at the mirror once, but that should start a cursed hunt. I don't think I have enough sanity to do any more than that. Let's just chill here and see if it's changed ghost rooms. I don't see my breath. So I think it just happened to be roaming the hallway when it tried to hunt. I don't see it triggering this. Could certainly show up behind me. I think that just killed the breaker. I don't think that was actually, yeah. Breaker location was like right at the entrance. I'm not gonna go running all the way back. It's fine, I can do this in the dark. I don't have the head cam, which is a disadvantage here. The head cam would be helpful. Who knows, I might not even end up needing it ultimately when it comes to photo time. If I do, I won't be able to have a flashlight though. I'd have to just use dots lighting, which is not ideal. I actually don't want to be in this line of sight here when this starts hunting. Just in case it hunts at a room closer to me. I gotta smudge it though, because if I don't smudge, nope, missed it again. Nope, I could feel it. I did watch and wait to feel for it to blink off. Man, it's so tough to time. I have a clock here to drive me crazy. The hunts are so long on this map. That should be it. Yep. I don't have light, but I can still toggle this to tell me what's happening. like right here. Let's give her a second to go back to her room. I'm running out of smudge sticks. I do have this extra one. I'm kind of on my last setup of them. With this, like, extra protection layer. I can still see my breath in the hallway here. I just don't want her to... I don't want her to see me in here, and I don't want her to try to hunt from back here. I gotta fix my order here. Alright, we got this. We're gonna pick up you and you. So. She's hunting. And I don't have my camera in the right order. I got it that time. I'm almost positive. I think I actually got it. If she runs in here, it could be disaster, though. She's close. So risky. She ran in here. And the hunt's over. That was my last smudge stick, so we're just gonna hope I got it. Because that was my last time to try. We're safe. If it hunts, it will lock that door. But I can't see nothing. We're gonna go to the van. Did we get it? Oh, interesting. It could probably change rooms to a front room. Can it change rooms from, like, the different sections? Alright, did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we please get it? We got a 2-star ghost photo. I'll take that all day long. Miss Marcia Thompson. This is probably not even your room anymore, so I'm not even going to worry about double checking for orbs. We got it. Beautiful ghost photo. Look at this. All the evidence in the world. That's a ghost. This is pretty convincing, right? If I saw somebody take a picture of a summoning circle-esque like thing, the mirror, not so much, but like this whole area does look kind of cursed. And I took a picture of a skull and a blurry photo of a ghost. I'm believing you that you got a ghost there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Wraith. Let's go. Yeah, I can't even be Mimic because it was EMF 5. Okay, third time was the charm, right? We got this. Incoming spirit. Okay. If we didn't double, triple check that it didn't ever walk through the salt. It could have done so. Alrighty. Do we want to change anything about our setup? No, this is good. This is still good. That all worked out fine. Let's go. I don't think I mind the side, like, wings, even though it takes more time to walk back and forth. Okay, it's gonna be downstairs. I do think it. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, Nipidus. You have a great night. I will very much appreciate your spiritual van support. It is key to, well, maybe now I'll do great. Maybe that's all it takes is just, you know, the pressure's off. Because we won one. I don't love a downstairs ghost, but it's fine. Whereas what Gregory has in for store for me for tonight. And hopefully I can fit in, like, 2 more rounds. So you have a great night, and I'll see you later. Oh, Gregory. Firelight, ghost, photo, and a crucifix. Those things are all actually kind of likely to happen regardless. But that's not the goal. Cursed possession. I need to see with a flashlight. And then I need to bring in... I guess I'll confirm it with the thermometer. Okay. Downstairs ghost. I don't love that. I like being able to hide up here. But I guess it's good. This gives me practice getting all the different rooms, because when it's, the, real time to go, it can spawn anywhere. Okay, Voodoo Doll. Voodoo Doll is bad. Ghost Room being here is okay. I'm okay with Ghost Room being here. I have to be careful, though, that I don't get, like, an accidental Onryo again. Or what I think is an accidental Onryo. That's what I want to avoid. I'm going to pull this all the way up to the front door. Because I think if I'm going to try to get it to hunt, I'll probably do so from, like, all the way up here if I need to listen to it. Hey, little guy! Ring the bell for us. Thank you so much. Okay, Ghost Room here is a good thing. I'm okay with Ghost Room up here and not downstairs. I just complained about it. I gotta be really careful, though. Yeah, blowing out a firelight, it's gonna do that, like, absolutely crazy in there. So we're gonna drop crucifixes on first run. That's gonna protect us from Onryo business and demon business. And then we'll start running in some real evidence pieces. I'm gonna throw the camera down. Oops. Did not mean to carry that back to the van with me. Dark and spooky. Did I not turn this light on? I might not have. Oh, the coverage in here is too big. It's too big of a room. There's just definitely some spots to give us trouble. Thermometer. Definitely the ghost room. We can get evidence and stuff. We're okay. This I can leave right by the door, I think. Because if I do a ghost photo, I guess it's probably going to be luring it up this, like this area. And then tucking back in here to hide. That's a little risky. I don't want to draw it too close up this way. Could be a little tricky. Gregory. Okay, we already actually have lights in here. And we have Ghost Orb, right? Sure we do. Fast Ghost Orb. It does mean that we potentially have to check for all mimic things, though. Let's try to get some of this down. Yeah, I think we want to do the salt and the UV. I think that might be worth doing, because there's no... Oh, there are doors to the chapel. But there's so much stuff for it to touch in here. Like, I don't know. I might not get super lucky with it being handsy. We'll check first. Just blow out a candle over here. Drop the book. Okay, we should have pretty good odds of it roaming through this area. Hi, honey. Can we walk through the salt? It's not going to be UV. It's throwing a whole lot. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just hearing the book move around a lot, but let's go see how much that drained my sanity too. Gotta be careful. I'm not ready for hunting just yet. 80? That definitely feels like regular amounts. That's certainly not... Well, Oni's not an option. Like, that's certainly not like a big drain. Okay. Always have Onryo on there, I swear. It's like one of my most common ghosts. I'm always dealing with Onryos. Okay, it's definitely doing some activity in there. Let's drop an EMF reader. Let's get some dots coverage in there, because that might be something we're waiting to see for a little bit. Yeah, planning photo this time I'm a little bit worried is going to be tricky. I'm going to be drawing it pretty far up here. I think this has got to be the corridor I take the picture from. Now, you were hanging out, like, here. Is that going to block the dots too much? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Absolutely going to block the dots too much. How about we do like this? Maybe we just let it pan from that side, and then we'll put one on the back wall here. Can I relight the candles here? You know, it's blown out a lot. That's not even on. Like, what are you possibly touching here? It has blown out a lot. Can we rule out... Where did it just touch? It's just touching book. Right? That just had me running around in circles. I think it just literally was touching the book. The candle lighting is getting weird. Alright, it's not going to be UV. Is it going to be freezing? Because it's got to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's freezing. Freezing and Ghost Orb, which means that we do still have to check for Spirit Box, because that can absolutely be a mimic. I don't want to actually run into this. Well, there you are. Hey, buddy. Okay. So we've got to rule out. So it's no UV, which means if it's going to be at Mimic and Ghost Orbs are going to be the fake evidence, then we're looking for Spirit Box. So that would have been nice to have it in there right while it's doing an event. It's like such a good way to check. We're going to pull up for safety. We're getting a little bit low. And we're going to bring in the Spirit Box. We're going to bring in... I have to take photos. No, I don't. I don't have to take photos in there because I'm not going to do the photo from inside the chapel. Crucifixes are in the room. I'm going to actually have to pull those relatively soon because all I need to do... Oh, man. If it's a rev, there's no way. I'm feeling Yuri, though. Because it's touching a lot of stuff, and I associate them with touching a lot of stuff. And I think that the Onryo is going to be super duper unlikely because it's been blowing out candles and it has not tried hunting yet. I think we would have definitely seen a hunt by now, but well, we can go ahead and throw a candle down in there. Yeah. Alright. Let's rule out Polter. Let's throw an extra candle in there. We're not going to get any other evidence. We're going to drop this here. We're going to listen to the ghost hunt from up here in relative safety land. Thing might go downstairs for the whole hunt. Definitely touched. And like, unless it was being an obake at that second and hiding its fingerprints from everything. Yeah, I don't think so. Where are you? There's no actual lights here. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you close? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you close? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Okay, it's not impossible still. Okay, there's extra candle blowout for us. Yeah, look at it. It did all of these. And you can't relight those. Oof. That means this room is getting very dark, though. Okay, so definitely no Onryo. We would have seen that. It is time to get ourselves set up for hunting and photos. If it is a Revenant, there's no chance. No chance. Oh, man. We're left with Hauntu and Revenant, both of which are going to be slow if the breaker's on. And Hauntu's Hunters should want to kill a breaker, though, right? So in reality, we should be able to just hang out for a while, and we should get it to kill a breaker at some point. We're going to bring a motion sensor to check for safety, and let's just bring all of our stuff in, like, right to the door here that we're going to want. Like you, like you, like you. And then we can kind of work our way into getting it, like, set up. We're going to want some extra salt. Yeah, we're just worried about incredibly fast ghosts. Like, I cannot be taking a picture of a revenant and get away. I think it'll actually be impossible. I mean, when the speeds are like, what they're going to be, then yeah, for sure. Do I want a candle by me? Maybe. So I don't feel so scared. Yeah, so what? I don't want to be scared. No shame in that. I don't know why I'm going to bring a pill bottle in there, but just in case, might as well, so I don't have to go back to the van for anything. We're literally just going to poke the voodoo doll and listen for it to hunt, I think, and then we'll set up for photo. And we gotta pull, yeah, because it's safe to pull the crucifixes now. Oh, let's grab the dots and let's set up that as our light source. We gotta be smart about that. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything else we could possibly need while in here. We're gonna make sure it's not, like, roaming over to us somehow. I don't know if we have anybody even left that's roaming. No, we don't. We should have literally no problem. Actually, what we want to do is see if it's crossing this threshold. When it's hunting, it should still go off, right? When it comes into the range of that. That'll let us know if he's a-coming. You're touchy-touchy, I hear you. Okay, we got the parabolic, but the camera's still in there. We need the camera. That's critical stuff. Actually, I don't want to light this just yet. That's just if we want a little extra mood lighting. I'm not going to drop any salts yet until we're actually ready to do go time with the photo. Because I don't want to run the risk of messing it up with the salt. All these back here, and we're going to drop one right here. In case we run into an issue. We're going to keep a bottle of pills right here. Let's go pull our crucifixes and grab our flashlight and our camera. And then it's going to be pokey pokey time. Right before I started streaming, and I was doing those setup runs, the lightning struck and the ghost hunted at the same time to knock out the lights. Or no, I think it even killed the breaker, like, fully. And I was like, what are the odds that it would actually, like, fully kill the breaker at that moment? Like, that's actually insane. It seemed like it was just, like, the lightning and not some cursed paranormal event. But in reality, it was a cursed paranormal event. Where's my crucifixes at? That's right. We want to grab dots. I'm sorry. What on earth was that ambient noise I was just hearing? Did I not place, like, crucifixes literally up and down this? Like, where did I put it? There's one. Oh, it's so impossible to see on this floor. I should be using the flashlight. That would probably help make it a little easier. Okay, stop it from changing ghost rooms and sneak attack, ghost hunting me. It can't possibly do it with that there and me here. And we want... maybe? No, I think maybe we want like this. And aiming like straight down our section here. Actually, it should be like a little more central. Okay, yep, that's totally sufficient. That'll be fine. Oof, I'm nervous that I'm not going to be able to get this very quickly. Let's grab... I don't want to run into you. Hi, honey. I would love to snap your photo right now. Like, you have no idea. I would be so happy to use this opportunity to take the photo of you. It would make my day. But I can't do it. Crucifix in the blood. That was impossible to see, actually. Did I grab the camera already? I grabbed the dots. My hands are full, so let me just... I saw that flash. This is the area I'm anticipating will actually take the ghost photo in. So, will this reach, like, pretty far down that way or no? No. It, like, just doesn't make it there. Okay, what if we do, like, this? Oh, yeah. Oh, that is like a Christmas tree. So, my thought is... Oh, that scared me. Let's not be doing ghost events here right now, please. That's literally so bad of you. Like, don't be doing that. Okay, I don't want you spawning in this radius. Please. I literally don't have the camera. I really didn't bring it. Nope. Okay, so my thought is, if I keep these doors kind of closed a little bit, this one will help me break line of sight. And this one will too, even a little bit, because that gives me... Now, I can run in here, but it's not safe. It's not a safe room. Ghost is likely to go into these rooms. And is there a safe place to potentially... Don't kill the breaker. Okay. Right? Like, there's no... Yeah, that cabinet's tight up against the wall. Like, you could definitely try looping the ghost here. But this is so risky, because I think the likelihood that it's just going to walk right over to, you know, one of those directions. Yeah, that doesn't feel super safe. So I think we will lay our salt here. Take the photo, and run back. Do we do it without the smudge stick? That depends entirely on what ghost we're facing. Let's go get the camera. I think we're going to listen to the hunt. We're going to do the cursed hunt, and we're going to hide up there. And we're just going to listen. We're going to listen. We're not going to judge. We're just going to listen. Okay, there's a thermometer. There's an EMF reader. I swear, my brain sometimes. Where is the camera in all of this? Oh, I know where I left it here on the counter, right? I literally set it right here. Yeah, I have the camera. It's right. It's literally right here. Because my intent is to... like so. Like so. I'm going to be here with smudge stick in my hand. Smudge stick, camera, smudge stick. We'll lay salt down. And then what's going to happen is if I don't get the ghost photo, I need to take a picture of that salt so that I can do this area again. And we only do one salt at a time. Okay, and now even if the breaker goes out, which we're going to want it to hope it does. Oh, please don't be a revenant. Like, this will be insane if it's a revenant. Like, actually crazy. And if it's a Yuri, it's going to sound so normal. So we're expecting it to sound most likely really, really slow. Oh, man, here we go. Smudge stick for good luck. Poor little guy. Sorry I'm poking you. That's just regular speed, right? Revenant would be crazy slow. That could be Hantu slow, though. It feels regular. I gotta be careful. It's going up the stairs again. And back down the stairs again. Is that slow? On regular speed? I think we're gonna kill the breaker. As soon as this hunt's over, we're gonna run downstairs and kill the breaker. Yep. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that that's a Hantu. We're gonna kill the breaker. I think it was down here. We're gonna kill the breaker. Which I'm surprised Hantu hasn't. And we're gonna check and see if it's really fast now. It was definitely not rev slow. I think that's very safe to say. Unfortunately, I can't. Hunting again? It hasn't had a chance to, like, cool down in any of the rooms yet. Is this just Yuri? I feel like it's... Yeah, its room should be super cold. There's no chance. This is just Yuri. Turn that off, you idiot. Okay. Hunt's over. We run back downstairs and do it again. We got smudge stick on us if we run into any problems. Okay, so that's good news. That it's not anything spooky. I do want the lights on, I guess. I guess it doesn't actually really matter. I do have to be a little careful here. Could start hunting while I'm like literally right here. We're fine. Okay, it's picture time. Okay, so this is just Yuri. There's no way that that's Revenant slow. That was not that slow. And it's cold enough in its ghost room that that would have been really fast and then slowed down in the hallways. We're going to set up. Hold that in the meantime. Did I go downstairs? Yes, it did. Loving going downstairs, but that's fine because that's the corridor I want to catch it in. Yeah, totally consistent. It does feel like that sounds a tiny bit slow. I don't know why I'm so used to fast sounding ghosts right now. Does not make sense. Like the Morai didn't sound that fast. I think that was probably more of an issue of it was... My sanity wasn't as low as I was thinking it was. The thing did not want to drain me like a Morai curse should, that's for sure. Alright, it's gonna be photo time. As soon as this hunt's over, we're gonna get set up with it. We're gonna put one salt down. If it could ever stop hunting. 3, 2, 1, stop hunting, go. Thank you. Hunts don't stay long forever after you use a cursed object and do a cursed hunt, right? It's only that cursed hunt that's long? Or are they a little bit longer after the fact anytime afterwards? Okay, we're looking for my salt. Run, run, run. Should hit the salt. this. If I need to smudge first. If not, we're just aiming to do ghost photo. Once I see it slow in the salt, I shouldn't even need to do anything else. I should just be able to run right backwards. Okay, it's hunting. Not going to detect it. It's got to come this way. There's really nowhere else for it to go. Might miss the salt. I missed. Drat. Don't come up here, please. I beg of you, sir. Go back downstairs. That was a fail. The stirred salt one. That's okay. I got the salt photo, so it's not going to impact me next time. See, he did walk in the salt. And then I caught him on a blink. That's why it gave me the salt photo instead. Okay, that's fine. That wouldn't have been a ghost photo, but I don't need to go and take a photo of the salt to clear that. Like, I'm good. I'm clear. I can set up a new salt. I didn't have to use a smudge stick, which is actually like the biggest thing of all. It did work. Obviously not a rev. Yeah, he was looking through all these doors. I know, buddy. He came from this way. If he comes from the other way, though, I almost need... This is actually not great. That's going to be this full bottle used. Okay, we got smudge stick. We got smudge stick. So we go smudge. Oh, don't do that. Lighter would be absolutely tragic. Could you imagine? I could. That is absolutely something I would do. I didn't need to smudge. I think I'm going to just try to get it in the salt. And run. I wish I could smudge right behind me. It is the better way to do it like this. I should block my line of sight pretty well. I don't have to let him get that close. And then I just tuck around. He shouldn't see me. Any second now, should start hunting. I didn't smudge it. And we're going to try again to not smudge it. We're going to see if the salt can slow him down enough. Oh, do I take the photo, slam the door? Okay, let's see. We're not going to give him indication that we're here. So he doesn't get any kind of like speedy boost. He hits the salt. Okay, run. Shoot. Drat, man. I didn't get the ghost photo. I thought I actually got it that time. Alright, he's just a Yuri. That was dangerous. That was, I should have smudged initially and not tried to save. I was like, it gives me more chances. But with this particular setup, yeah, it was just not going to happen. Alright, we got the ghost right, though. Died, obviously, so we get piddly for leveling here. But that's okay. We're gonna go one more time on Sunny Meadows Restricted. We're gonna try to... Yeah, we're gonna try one more time. We're gonna try one more time, and this will be last game, and I'm calling last game, which usually gives me the last game curse, but maybe this time, since it's just me, last game luck, maybe instead? We'll find out. Richard Maudsley. Richard, please, be nice to me. Okay, the breaker's in the courtyard, which means this whole section is open. The last time we looked out, and it was literally, like, right here. I have a... Oh, man. So help me if this is Kitchen Ghost. We're just going, like, ham on the cursed possession. And, like, doing this crazy style, because I don't want to do that. If this isn't a bad ghost room, I'm not. We're just going to say it right now. I wouldn't mind it being music box, which I know, crazy for me to say. Because, I mean, apart from that, I love the music box. It's not that. But since this is, it should be on this same floor, I would like to see it work that way. What are we going to get? We're going to get tarot cards. I heard a door touch. So it's literally going to be like right here. How about like this room? I actually love this room. This spot works as a very good hiding spot. It's not often that the ghost goes far enough in to actually catch you. Okay, what's it going to be? Oh, this room is cursed. No, not this. It's going to be courtyard. Is that outside cold? You know what I mean? Like, is that regular outside temps? I did hear it from inside there, so, like, it can't really be any further down. But I guess for just... We'll just be thorough. Oh, it can't be all the way down. Oh, okay. That's actually great news. That actually makes this way more fun that it can't be that stupid kitchen room. I have a feeling this is going to be courtyard, though, which is actually, like, just as terrible. No, that's not getting colder. Maybe that's just outside temps. It's still early, so the rooms have not had much chance to get cold yet. It's not going to be in here? I really thought I heard it, like, right here. Maybe I heard it in the chapel and it was on the other side of the chapel. That could be. Are you a chapel ghost again? No. You are most assuredly not a chapel ghost again. Interesting. I gotta be careful. Oh, how about this? Probably not. Probably doesn't work, but I kind of wonder if it does. Okay, where are you? This is closed, right? Yeah. I'm a little bit confused on where I thought I heard something. Oh, did I hear it behind me? Like in one of those, right? This is not getting colder than this, right? It's staying 9.9. Okay, so it's not the courtyard. Okay, thank you. What if it's the front office or that waiting room again? I bet you that's where I heard it. Because I was like on that side of the chapel. Like I should not have had to gone very far to hear it. I hear it again. It's gonna be this room. Yep. Okie dokie. This was our Onryo room last time. Camera, we're gonna set it here and we're going to remember. We're going to remember that it's right there. It's right there. It's at reception. Say it with me. The camera is at reception. The camera is at reception. Oh, we got tarot cards. On a challenge like this, where I want to be able to use the Cursed Possession to get a hunt, and I don't want it to just, like, insta-kill me, not my favorite of all items to have right now, for sure. Okay, let's go find our two evidence. At least guess this ghost correct. And strategize where we possibly take the photo. This has got to be the chapel again. We'll see. Okay, we got Gorbs. It is Ghost Orby time. Not like this, please. We got Ghost Orb. We're going to turn on this light, so if it does actually help not drain our sanity. We got Book. It's never Book. You want to write in the book this time, you Onryo? Because all you ever get are Onryos. That was my ghost forever. I felt like I always died to Onryos. Granted, my stats were always, like, off. Like, they didn't tell me. Has it changed yet? No, it's still yokai. Really? I feel like I've died. I must have died to yokais a lot. Because I've died to several ghosts now. That I'm kind of surprised that hasn't changed. I guess that says a fair amount about me. Fine. Plenty of stuff for it to touch. I would like it to get that in there first, evidence-wise. We're good. We're 90. We're 90. We got all the sanity in the world. Come on, we're at Sunny Meadows. My sanity should only be improving. Self-care day. Hashtag my brain, it works good, and I'm not sad or depressed or stressed. You guys ever see that TikTok of the guy who sings I Do It Anyway? It's a song he made that's like motivational. And he says, I do it. I'd rather you don't walk into me. Just so I don't lose the sanity. He says, I do it anyway. I do it stressed. I do it depressed. I do it obsessed. It's so good. It is actually so genuinely motivating. 10 EMF, Richard. That ghost event was super scary, but you missed me. You missed me. It did not work. That is your fault, not mine. Oh, Sunny Meadows, how I love to love you and hate you. You closed all my doors because you were doing vents at me. Thank you so much. This light? Yeah, this light on. Okay, you write in the book for me? You want to give me dots? Turned off the light. That actually scared me legitimately for a second. And it did touch it, and it did not leave EMF. Or did not leave EMF. It didn't leave EMF or good. UV? UV is the word I'm looking for. Uh-oh. I think I am getting tired now. We hit the wall. Let's spirit box time. Ready? It's always spirit box. It's always. Where are you? Where are you? Get ready for yokai. Where are you? Are you?
Almost dead.
Of course it is. Of course. Where's it spirit box? So I end up with the same, like, 2 ghosts. EMF 3. Okay, I'm just seeing my breath. I'm getting spooked. Ghost orb and spirit box. Which means we have to double check for freezing. Okay. And UV to rule out our favorite, the mimic. He might give us either one of those things. Which we can pretty confidently say it's probably not going to be the case. Mare, yokai, and Onryo. Are you kidding me? We should be doing a little bit of Mare light switch testing. I love getting the ghost right this way. It touched the door, right? For sure. Yep. Unless we get, like, surprise freezing in the next, like, right now. I'm going to say that there's no way that that's... it stepped out, maybe slightly. We'll check it again in a little bit. But I think Mimic is really unlikely. And we gotta just check for a mare that way. It's good to do it while we can. Okay, Richard. My sanity is almost low enough for yokai. Let's rule out Onryo. Let's rule out Onryo. What? Are we gonna watch it seriously be another Onryo? Is that Onryo in the same room on Sunny Meadows? Granted restricted, but we have the potential to get any room. Like, there's the odds of getting any configuration are just as likely. So to get the same ghost in the same room is actually crazy. No pictures. Just candles. Okay. Sneaky freezing? Nope. Roasty toasty. Good old toot. That's jacket weather. I'm telling you. Where do we want to give ourselves some light here? Like this. Okay, that's one. Do we have both crucifixes in here? We do, right? Yeah, we have another one here. We're going to do like we did last time. We're going to put it like right here. Now, I'm not talking... I have push to talk, so if this is yokai, it's not... Like, I'm not going to be able to tell. Where? Oh, shadow right in front of me? You can, like, vaguely see it. Oh, look at that! Did I catch it in time? You can see the... Ooh, it looked like mega big. Okay, so it did 2 cannon blowouts. This will be 3rd and a hunt. Are we gonna get Onryo? Please, it would be so funny. I don't actually have a smudge stick. That's actually crazy bad for me. Just in case it's like standing over here. Because if it's standing over there, it'll burn that crucifix. This is definitely gonna be cannon blowout 3 and 4. 3. Three, 2, 1. Nope. Did not try to hunt. Oh, man. No, that's not close enough together to say that that's likely. Yokai or mare? Let's do a couple more light switch flicks. That's worth doing in this case. Did it turn off this light? I think I might have turned it off, actually. I'm trying to not cause it to, like, want to change rooms. Though we're going to keep this room nice and dark. I think this is a yokai. I think we're not going to get mare switching. I think we're going to get a yokai. Would you stop it? I think we're going to get a big, deaf yokai. Look at all the shadow ghost models it's doing. That was actually really cool. I thought shades do that. It's definitely not a shade. Unless it's a sneaky mimic. Mares can hunt early if their ghost room is dark. They hunt late if the ghost room is well lit. We still got ghost orbs in there. We should double check for freezing. It's definitely not UV. We ruled that out several times. Even if it was pretending to be an Obake, we ruled it out far enough apart that it should be not that. But it could be freezing temps, late freezing temps. If we're dealing with a yokai, though, it's going to be a little irritating, to say the least. I could just go in there and start chatting it up a whole bunch. With the lights on, we shouldn't get killed. Yeah, but we should actually be getting set up for photos, too. Like, it's honestly, it's time. It's just going to be actually really annoying if it is a yokai. Because it's going to be hard to, like, lure it into our ghost trap over there. We're just going to have to really wait for it to potentially... actually, we want this door, so we can break some line of sight behind that door. Not doing its mare ability with the light switches, so really not thinking it's likely. What do we do? Do we get risky? I actually wonder, can we do the ghost photo from here? Can we set up like this to slow it down? I don't know if it actually goes like around these objects. That should catch it either direction. We'll leave this all here. It shouldn't roam to me. If it does, we just got to remember to take a photo of it. Not the biggest of deals. It's fine. But then I'm saying we run back here. and we make this, you know, chill out headquarters, I think is what we do. And we're even gonna, like, maybe do some of this. I don't want the pinch spot too tight that, like, I get stuck. But anything that might help break a little bit of line of sight. Because, yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit tricky. Killed the light. I do have to watch for that, because that could cause me some problems with it hunting. This will be a good, actually, this will be a really good test to, like, properly check yokai with the, what's it called? The Beeper Deeper Doppler? The Paraboloc? The Parabolocticals, Parabolic mic. I got that right. First try. To see if it's a yokai. Yeah. If it kills the lights in there, which it can very well do, it could hunt. So I should probably go in there and pull smudge sticks. Or pull smudge sticks. Pull crucifixes. Yeah. And pull them back into my area there. Okay, I think it's hunting time. I think it's hunting time. I think we test yokai the way you're supposed to test yokai, which I don't love to do. I kind of like shouting at it. We want to put the dots here. We want our smudge sticks here. We may choose to have that on us. I don't know yet. We're going to want our other smudge stick, though, wherever that ended up. Yeah. Where is my other smudge stick? I don't think I ever brought it in here. We're going to take these dots, though. And we're going to give ourselves some much-needed extra light here. And we're going to move this. So we got good clean visibility to the spot where we're setting up to take the ghost photo. Not light in our eyes, but in our direction. And then we use, like, this. Maybe it's better off this way. Okay. I have only 2 smudge sticks back here, right? Uno dos. Where's my other smudge stick? We can try to set this up in the chapel, but I think I want to try this. We've never tried this spot before. I gotta just take it nice and slow. I must have left the smudge stick out there. Nice and slow. We'll keep that extra camera right there. At reception. Camera is at reception. We know this to be true. I left it in the van. Okay, that's right. We needed that anyways because we want to check with the parabolic. The distance. We can see where 10 meters is on this, right? 15 meters? 1 meter? What is that? It's like so tiny. Are we seeing it say 10 meters, 20 meters lines, right? And yokai, what's yokai's deal? Yokai, 2.5 and less, which I think the inner circle is how close it's got to be. Like it's got to be, because I think that's even like 5 meters away. So it'll get really close to us before it will possibly find us. So it's like not getting away from this ghost is actually gonna be super simple. Super simple. A normal ghost could hear you. So if we key up while it's hunting and we see it's within 10 meters, a regular ghost should definitely find us, but it shouldn't if it's a yokai. And if it does find us, then it's a mare. And we just didn't get one that was feeling like flipping too many switches here. Because by the time we're just hanging out in the, while we're kind of hanging out in the chapel. Yeah, I kind of like to know if it's roaming near me. Or changing ghost rooms near me and I'm no longer safe, where I'm thinking like it's still located in the room. It's not turning off the light and it's not trying to change ghost rooms from that room. It's another reason why I'm kind of thinking that it is not Yes, sure. That's why I'm kind of thinking it's not a mare as well, because I think a mare by now should have definitely tried to have moved into that dark room across the hallway. Okay. What's our cursed possession? Tarot cards. Do we try to get a hunt from that? The problem is we just have the chance to completely gain back literally all of our sanity. And I'm not actually hiding in like a well-lit room. I'm not hiding in a very dark room. Granted, the chapel is actually very well lit. Okay. You're not going to surprise hunt on top of me here. We're going to put both these crucifixes around myself here. Would you stop it? Certainly on the spicy side, doing a lot of events. I do have events turned up a little bit high, though. So that's probably part of it. Okay. We want total safety and protection here. It cannot spawn from, like, this side of the world. And we're going to have a candle back here, though I think we should drain sanity back here, which is fine. But we're going to actually be hanging out up in Ghostland here. And I don't want to, like, accidentally pick up the flashlight instead. So we're going to move this, like, completely out of the way. We want to have smudge stick camera, right? Excuse me. I should not have picked that up in that order. Like, I don't believe. Smudge stick camera, smudge stick. Beautiful. Are we gonna... I think what we determined last time is it's worth it to do the smudge and get that really nice, long, slow ghost period. And then I'm just gonna tuck in here and run to that back wall. But if I need to, I might have to use 2 smudge sticks. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Alright, I pulled the crucifixes. How do we want to do this? I actually think we're going to drop the safety smudge here. Like on the way back in a place that's really visible. So it doesn't just look like a speck on the floor like these other rocks and stuff. Or whatever they are, papers. And because I can't make this room darker. I think I'm draining here, but I'm actually not. Like, there's no way for me to be positively sure. I want you to be next to my inventory, so I gotta drop you. I want to pick up you and then you. My brain never remembers the right order of things. Because I'm thinking I need to be like this. And chilling in the dark. Oh, did you kill the breaker? I think you did. I think you did kill the breaker. So, okay, good. I will stand right here. Yeah, I'll stand right here. Something. I'm keying my mic to see if it comes this way. It's still really far away. I scroll down once. Ooh, I scroll up once to get to my camera. That's not ideal. I should scroll down twice to get to my smudge. I should really be doing this in a different order. Hello? Weird ambient noise elsewhere. Yeah, man, that doesn't want to get close to me at all. Not at all, at all. I don't love that. I don't love that. Because it's not detecting me. Oh, let's fix my inventory here, though. Because this order of operations is dumb. Okay. It should be parabolic. Wait, I gotta pick that up last. I gotta pick it up in reverse order. If I want to scroll down to it, I guess other people want to scroll up to it. So now I'd be smudge stick and then photo. Okay. I think yokai is definitely the most likely thing here. We're gonna get like mega close to it. It's risky, though, because it could just wander this way. And I'm not... I mean, I'm trying to, like, be out of the way here, but I gotta be careful I don't accidentally bang into this. I can't even get it to come this way remotely. It's literally so deaf. I think I need to do a closer assault. I think we need to do closer assault. And try to do one here. Right? My camera should be enough to detect it, but... I think the thing is just, like, so mega deaf. Problem is this, like, adds, like, an extra layer of, like, stuff I need to do. Oh, my order is off again. What? How did I even accomplish that? It should be smudge stick first. No. Definitely wrong order. That's fine. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, Ghosty. Ghosty Googles. Ghosty Ghost Ghost. Ghost 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 Ghost. Hello? 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 Mr. Yokai. Yokai, yokai, yokai. There you are. Come on. Shoot. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live! And I got that ghost photo. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Run, 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 run. Most obvious yokai. Most perfect ghost photo. 12 stars. Eventing on my face. Don't hunt. Don't hunt. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Yes! Okay. Okay. Did we get it? Did we get it? Look at that. 3-star ghost photo. Oh, right. Richard Maudsley. That's that literally would have... I mean, apart from the fact that we're obviously getting the evidence for it, but, like, proper yokai testing like we would. Proper objectives getting done and living. That is so good. Alright, yokai, let's get out of here, man. I feel like I've had way too much self-care for one day. Way too much. There's such a thing as overdoing it, okay? Yokai! Alright, that's awesome! Let's watch that pay off. Oh, right, 78! Guys, man, 82 is literally right around the corner here. This is getting a little bit too close for comfort here. We only have a few more levels left before it's time and we get that headgear unlocked. And, like, honestly, we might not even need it if we're setting stuff up with the dots as our lighting system. I don't know. I still feel like for doing the investigation and finding the room and stuff that I'm gonna want the headgear. But man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, 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 tough. This is just like barely scratching the surface of what we're going to actually be dealing with once it's time to start really doing it. But we're only a couple more games away. I mean, by this week, we might even start trying it. I don't like the idea of that. Man, I do and I don't. But my promise is that I'm not gonna prestige again. I'm gonna be stuck at 3 forever if I don't get the gold trophy. So that's gonna do it for today. I called it as last game. I did not have last game curse. I had last game luck when it's solo. Explain that to me. It's because nobody's watching, so I can just get my job done. Perfect investigation that time. I didn't spend forever messing up a whole bunch of ghost photos. We got the ghost right from good methods. Like, hey, I'll take it. It's a W. It's a W all day long, any way you slice it. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out as always. It's always a good time. And if you ever want to re-watch these videos, apart from them being saved on Twitch for that short period, I do upload to YouTube. So make sure that you check me out on YouTube and subscribe if you are not. I would so greatly appreciate it. But thanks for spending time with me today, Nipidus, and anybody else that popped into chat today. Thank you. Hope the rest of your week goes great. We started off great with some self-care. It's going to be a great week, okay? It's gotta be. Anyways, see ya.